Lately, I've been wearing a very simple, easy, minimal makeup, and a lot of you asked me if I could share the products that I use and how I do my makeup. And it's very simple. I am not a makeup artist, and I absolutely respect all the makeup artists out there. I do love watching tutorials, and I do admire whoever wears makeup in that beautiful way and whoever does the makeup. But it's not for me. Every time that I try to wear foundation or something that's too heavy on me, I just don't feel myself. And it's been like this since I was very young. I used to wear a lot of eyeliners, like really strong, but that was about it. I never loved like lipstick and foundation. And now that I'm in my mid 30s, I feel like I like even less. I do have a really good foundation that I'm going to wear, when I have an event to go, like a party or something, that I need the makeup to be on like all day and to hold well. This is very lightweight, but on a regular basis I actually just wear very few products, and I wanted to do it with you. I wanted to show you so you know everything that I love. Just one thing you should keep in mind is that this is not my natural color. Right now I am a little bit tan because it's summer, so some of these products, they have to be adjusted. And the first one is the Tinted Moisturizer, but because it doesn't have a lot of coverage, this is the one that I'm using today. This is my third bottle, but the first one that I had, the first and the second, they were actually the original bottle, not this one that has a light revealer. This is what the name says. And it's SPF 25. And this, I use this as my sunscreen and as my moisturizer and also my foundation. It's not a foundation. But one thing you should definitely keep in mind is that most important part of any makeup, whether it's a super heavy one or very lightweight, is the skincare. Right now I'm using this from Dr. Idris. I don't know if you have heard about her. She has a really wonderful line and I love her videos. So this is a moisturizer. It's like a gel type of texture. It's a brightening moisturizer. It's great for hyperpigmentation, and because I do have some problems with acne, just hormonal, you can see up close that I do have a lot of blemishes. Honestly, I don't mind them that much, and I don't care if I'm just using this. I don't feel the need to cover everything and just look like I don't have pores and I don't have blemishes. The first one that we're gonna use is this Laura Mercier moisturizer, but first I wanted to apply just a little pump of this. This is how it works. You just do this. It's a very gel, lightweight kind of texture. You can see on me it just disappears, and I like to use 1 to 2 pumps. I'm gonna do just 1 pump today, and it really spreads so well. I love this stuff. It makes the makeup just so much better on your skin. Everything is going to glide and will be nice and smooth instead of, cakey and just weird. So I'm not gonna apply it on my neck at the moment, but I normally do up to here. And now we'll go with the tinted moisturizer. So what I normally do is I do one side like this, and then I do the other finger. So basically 2 fingers like that. You can apply more or less. I am not going out, so I'm just gonna use a little bit of it. And I like to apply on one side and the other. You can see it's much lighter, the color, than my actual skin, but trust the process. This is going to disappear. It's not going to look like that, obviously. And it doesn't have a lot of coverage, which I absolutely love. So I feel like for my skin tone right now, ideally would be a darker tone, but like I said, it doesn't have a lot of coverage. Also, I'm not going to be using any brush right now and beauty blenders. I'm just using really my face because I want to make this realistic and easy and fast. So what I like about this one is that it's super lightweight. It covers most of what I want to cover. It doesn't feel like I have foundation on. My blemishes are still there, and if I feel that it's bothering me, I'll just come with the concealer and use. But today I'm actually not going to be using the concealer for this first look. And what I like to do next is go with this gorgeous eyeshadow. I don't normally wear eyeshadow, but this one this one is just so pretty. It's called the Golden Pink, and it's a very nude, shimmery kind of color. And this, although it's a stick, it feels dry. It doesn't feel like sticky. And all I do is just, I go here and I put this on like this. It's going to have a finish just like powder, but just so easy to apply. So you can see the difference between the two of them. And here's the other one. So I like to go here first, apply all the way on my eyelid, and then spread a bit. And honestly, that's it. It's very simple. I told you it's gonna be very simple. This is exactly how you see me here on the channel. Maybe the lighting is a little bit different today, but yeah, this is what it is. And next, one thing that I like to do is to brush my brows, and I'm brushing them down like this because I have some parts here that need to be filled. As you can see, I have a lot of hair, not a lot, but I have enough hair. So what I like to do is just come with this. It's really hard to see. And I like to come down here too. So I can't really see myself that well, so hopefully this will turn out as I normally do. And now I'm gonna brush it up. Let's just see how it is. You see the difference between both of them? I think the left one is a lot better already. I'm just gonna go here a little bit more, like this. So here's the difference. And I'm gonna do the same with my right one. When I was a kid, I think I was 12 years old, I went to my friend's house and my mom didn't let me do my brow, but my friend already did because her mom was so good when it comes to girl stuff. Her mom told her that she would be totally okay if she shaved her legs. I think she was 13 already. I was a little younger. And she would do her nails. She would take the girl to go to the salon. And she could also do her brows. There was just so much she did that I wished I could do. And my mom never let me do this stuff. So one day I went to her place, like for a sleepover, which my mom also wouldn't let me go all the time, but this day she did. And my friend did it for me. Oh my god. My brow, instead of like this, because you can see it's arched, my brow was like, it was like this, almost like this, a little bit round, but like this. And then I used to sleep with my mom because we didn't have another bed. We only had one bed. And one day when I woke up, my mom saw my brow and she went crazy. She went crazy. Oh my god. Yeah, she got really mad at me, and I don't know. We ended up obviously talking again, but she got so upset with me, like I was a traitor. So I wanted to show you what I do for here, because I'm not applying concealer, I'm not doing blush, and probably not bronzer. All I'm gonna do, because I am slightly tan, I'm going to use this cloud paint in the color Dawn, which is very summery. Now this is gonna feel like it's too much, okay, when I put on. I'm just gonna do like this, squeeze. I'm gonna, well, obviously I put a lot of product because all I need is this. Seriously, this is all I need. And I just lost a lot of product, but that's okay. Keep it here on the side. And here's what I do. So this is going to give me a sun-kissed type of makeup, okay? So I'm gonna do it here. It's not going to be like a blush. It's going to be like the sun just kissed my face, okay? Again, don't be scared. It's going to feel like too much, but don't worry, it's gonna be fine. Because the first time that I applied this, oh my god, I was like, what? But no, it's not going to be orange, don't worry. If you guys like the makeup that I normally share on my channel, not the makeup, but whenever I'm doing a video and you guys are like, oh, I really like your makeup, so that's what it is. Don't worry, I'm going to spread this really nice. And I'm looking up because I have a monitor here, so I can see it better. You see, it kind of disappears. And it feels like I just had a little bit of fun at the beach or at the pool. And notice that I don't do like blush. I'm not doing like a contour, nothing like that. This is what I use for summer. That's it. Now, what else can I show you? So this is for the face. One thing that I love to do is use this Fenty thing, but today I'm not gonna use it. I just do it on my nose sometimes because I like this to be a little more defined, but I should have done that part before actually. So I just do a little bit on the side and that's it. And for my lips, because we're getting to the end, trust me. Actually, I'm gonna do this first. I'm gonna put a little mascara because I think that's funny. I think the mascara does make a huge difference. I definitely need another one. I'm gonna do it like this. And yeah, so the mascara definitely makes a difference. I haven't really purchased this lately. I think the last time I did was maybe a year ago, because every time I buy stuff, they send like I have to look up, guys, sorry. They send a sample. And honestly, for mascara, that's perfect. Because I can never finish a whole bottle, like a whole container of the mascara. Oh my god, I hope I'm not getting myself blind. I have contact lenses, so sometimes I'm a little scared about putting makeup on my eyes because it's a mess, you know. Now, I'm not sure if I'm gonna do the eyeliner. I'm gonna do it just to show you how I do, because I just put a little bit on the side, okay? So I don't go all the way in, I just stop around here in the middle, and this is enough for me. Now, I really don't know how you guys do these tutorials because it seems extremely hard for me. Yeah, it is so hard. And for my lips, what I'm gonna do is use a lip balm. Now, if I'm very inspired, I might use this to define a bit. But today, you know what? I'm just gonna do a lip balm. And that's perfect. Okay? The next one is extra if you want. I normally don't do, but today I'm gonna do it just to show you. It's come with this lip gloss, which is also from Dior, the same color actually. This is the rosewood color, and then I apply on the top of it. It still looks and feels very natural, but glossy. So it really depends on the day. Sometimes I wear that, sometimes I don't. And to finish this look, I'm going to go, oh, there is one more thing I need to show you guys. Hold on. So this is a beautiful statement gold jewelry. It makes such a difference. But wait, we have the star of the scene here. It's this. So in the summer, if there's one thing I like to wear, is this Balm from Chanel. Forgot the name, but I'm gonna put it down for you guys. You can see. It's just this nice dewy look, and it's an illuminator. So I put it like here. It is very sticky, just so you know. I like to put it on my nose. Sometimes I'll do it here, but I obviously should have done that before the lip balm. And also over here. Okay. So this gives me my perfect summer look. Very easy, super simple, not a lot of products, and again, you can definitely substitute some of these and maybe skip others. What I really like is obviously the tinted moisturizer because that's the base of everything. I love wearing this for summer because this illuminator, it gives me this nice glowy dewy look, which I love for summer. In the summer we do sweat, so it's natural that your skin is like this, and I want to enhance this instead of just hiding and using a matte completely opaque makeup. I just prefer to go with the dewy thing, and I love it. So I'm gonna show you the second look now, which has a little more product, but you will notice that it's still very minimal and it doesn't require a lot of skill. Now for this second look, we're gonna go ahead and just remove this. This is micellar water, and I'm not going to wash my face because I'm gonna have to wash this after. But obviously this is super easy to remove because I don't have a lot of makeup on. It still shows a lot of color. So even though it doesn't cover a lot, you can see there is a lot of product, which I like. It shows that the product is there and it's doing its job. So I'm just gonna remove this real quick. I'm not going to do anything about the mascara because I feel like we already applied, and I would take just the face makeup off. And the same for the lipstick, because I'm gonna use something else now. So let's take it off. Whole thing. And yeah, that's it. So no makeup on when it comes to face. You can see that I have my blemishes here, everything showing. Not a lot of redness and not a lot of dark circles. I would say I have some, but not too bad. So we're gonna go ahead now. This time, instead of the tinted moisturizer, what I'm gonna apply is this by Merit. So this stick is like a foundation, but not a foundation. What they call is the Minimalist Perfecting Complexion Stick, and I really love this. Now I have the color Suede, which I use for summer. This one is darker, and I have this one as well, which is the Ecru. So here's the difference. Both of them quite similar, but I like to use this one for summer because I'm a little more tan. So very simple. All I do is to put this everywhere. This is gonna match my skin tone right now. That's perfect. So I kind of just apply everywhere. Doesn't really matter. I just want this to cover my entire face. I would normally put on my neck, but today I'm sticking to the face only. And I do have the Merit brush, but I'm gonna go ahead and use this one from Chanel that I got last year with one of their gifts. Well, it wasn't a gift, like I purchased something and it came with that. So it spreads so easily, and one of the reasons is because I had that moisturizer in before. You know, the skincare is so important when you're doing makeup. That's what's going to make it or break it. So just gonna blend this whole thing together. Very easy. I normally do with my Merit brush or just with my own fingers. And this is it. Now you can still see the blemishes, but it has more coverage than the other one, right? You can see here. I think I'm going to apply a little bit of concealer this time, since I don't have actual foundation, but I'm just gonna put a tiny bit here because I want to show you guys. So this is the Laura Mercier, which is new. I think it's the Flawless. It's called the Real Flawless, and I'm gonna put it just a few dots here, in here for redness, a little bit here to give it, like, to illuminate a bit. I would normally do on my blemishes just very lightly. It still shows, but I like to do it. The problem is I can't really see myself right now from here. So I'm just gonna go ahead with my own fingers and spread this. It has a nice smell. I like how this smells. Here I'm gonna go with the finger as well. And I like to tap, just dab dab. And this is good, guys. So not a lot of it, just in a like in very few areas. I'm gonna do it here on the other eye, and this is it for me. There's not much foundation. This is how I like. I'm sure a lot of you will love this, and some of you will probably think I should do it differently, but it just works for me and I really like it. So I am keeping the eyeshadow, I'm just gonna apply a little bit more because I feel like maybe I didn't do enough for the other one, and I want to make sure if you get here on this part of the video, you see all the products that I used both here and in the first look. So very, very minimal. I'm just gonna spread a little more because I don't want this to be defined. I want this to just look as natural as possible. Now this time I'm going to use a few different things, okay? So I have this from Camila Coelho. I recently got this from her line, Elaluz, and I got in two colors. One is called the Super Yummy Natural, and it is very dark. I want this to be like a bronzer. So I'm gonna do here on the sides, here on my nose, and a little bit around my forehead. Okay, so this is what I look like right now. Very funny. And we're gonna go with this and just spread. I like that it's crooked. So it's nice and easy to apply. And it has a really nice shape that makes it easy to spread the whole thing. So notice that I'm doing here on the top because I want this to be lifting my face and not dragging it down. And there it is. The more you spread, the more the product disappears. So it really depends on what you like. I put it here on the side. Not very gentle to myself, but well. And here on my... Well, for this part, I would say it might be easier to just go with a thin, small brush. Okay, but I don't have one right now. I'm just gonna do this. Another product that I really love from Merit is their Flush Balm, and I have in two colors. I have Fox and I also have the Terracotta, but I can't really find the Terracotta right now. The Terracotta acts as a bronzer, but because I'm using this that I just showed you, I don't think it makes sense to use both. So I am going to do a little blush here on the side. Okay, just like this, and then I dab, very natural, and then I'm gonna do the same on the other side, just a little bit. You can either do like this, okay, and then you come and dab, or you can just do it with the product. So I'll put a little bit on my nose too. Oh, one thing that I love to do with this, but I don't know if it makes sense because I already have this on, but I do love to apply this just a little bit around my eyelids. This way everything kind of looks, you know, cohesive and coordinating. I just love doing that. I don't know how this is gonna turn out with the other product on because I never tried that. It would have been this first and then the other product. And I also love to use this on my lips because this color is just great. It's perfect. Now they have so many colors and they're just so beautiful. And I think our makeup is almost done, to be honest. For this look, I think I'm gonna go with this just a little bit because you guys asked me how I do my makeup. So this is how I do my makeup. I make this a little bit bigger than it is. Now I don't use on my entire lip. I like to go here at the bottom. And my Cupid ball. Okay, so that, just this by itself, already gives me a different shape. It's still very natural, doesn't feel like I have filler or anything. And this time for the lipstick, well, I already have this on, which I put a little bit, but you can barely see. It's just, I could just go like this, but I want to go ahead and just use a little bit of color. This is a lip balm, just like the other one, but this one is the cherry color, so it gives you a little bit of a tint, while the other one is just almost nothing. Now this one feels healthy, like nice and healthy. And I'll go ahead with this lip gloss on the top. This is actually lip oil. Doesn't have a lot of color, not a lot of saturation. I'm just gonna go ahead and put on. This is Dolly. And voila. Now, one thing that I wanted to add is, oh, by the way, I have a illuminator, like a highlighter, whatever you want to call this. This is called Day Glow Highlighting Balm, but I don't like the smell of this. I really don't like it, but I'm still gonna do it because I want you to see. So it's very natural. You see, it's very, very natural. It feels like, I don't know, it feels like I'm sweating. There's nothing more natural than this, is there? Okay, I think I applied a little too much here, but it's fine. I don't like the smell. So I definitely prefer the other one, the Chanel, which is this. Okay, so this one's like a balm as well. It does feel sticky just like the other one, but it's one area that I'm not gonna be touching. Like, I feel like if it was around here, it would bother me a lot, but not in that case. And there's one thing I wanted to show you guys real quick. I'm just gonna show you one lipstick that the only moment that I wear this lipstick is during the summer. And since we're talking about summer products, I just wanted to share that. So I'll take this off and just kind of do like this, very gently. I don't want this to go on my face as well, like in the other areas. And I'm still gonna do this because I want to make my lips slightly fuller without filler. And I'm gonna go with the only lipstick that I wear during the summer, which is this one by NARS. It's called Orgasm. This is the color, and it's like a beautiful coral, and I just love it. It's shimmery, it's just perfect. I cannot wear this any other time of the year, only in the summer, because it's a color that will wash me off. It will make me look like I'm dead, and it's not a great idea. So yeah, and I'm going to finish this with the lip oil because, I mean, you could just leave it like that. I think it's great already, but I want this to be a little more glossy. And to me, this is my ideal makeup. I don't need much more than that. Whenever I want to wear an actual makeup, which is rare, I go with my foundation, my Laura Mercier foundation. This is the Real Flawless, and it's excellent. So lightweight. It's a medium coverage. I really don't like super high coverage. I like medium to low coverage. To me is the best. And I will definitely use more eyeliner because that's something that I really like, I really enjoy. And I'll go with a nicer eyeshadow or maybe a contour. I normally don't do that. And last year, a professional did my makeup, did so well, but I couldn't really feel like I was myself. It's not something that I enjoy. And I absolutely admire when people do that because it's a beautiful work. And as long as you feel great, I think that's perfect, but I just don't feel great. But yes, I would definitely use some of these products a little bit heavier if I need to go to a party or like a photo shoot, because honestly, this makeup doesn't really feel like actual makeup on videos or photos. I think for work or something more casual, it's just perfect. I wear every time, all day, any day. But if it's something that just requires nicer makeup, then I will use these products and some others, just something more matte maybe. But in general, I just prefer a natural dewy look. To me, that's perfect. So let me know in the comments which one you like the most, and if you like natural minimal makeup, if you maybe have used some of these products, or if you can perhaps recommend something that you really love. And I'm sure Everybody will be so happy to see that. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye.